My bad, my phone tweaking. I don't know what's going on. Try it again. Yeah, I don't know what's up with my phone. My phone tripping. Man, JB, what up,
What
bro?
up, dude?
Man, my phone was tripping. It started glitching real fast. I was like, oh no.
Hey.
Oh, he was doing it to you
Yeah,
too?
yeah,
Okay, so it must have been IG. I was like, oh no, don't do it to me.
I know, right?
Let me see if I can get Twan in here real quick. I don't know what. Let me see. He might be.
He got scared again, man.
Let me see if he. Let's see. Let me see. He should be tapping in. Look like you say he popping in.
Okay. But bro, what's good?
Man, JB, how you feeling, bro? You good?
I'm good, man. Sky got that championship finally. I don't
Yeah.
care, but I take my Sky winning,
Oh
man.
yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. You going to the parade?
I don't know. I'm gonna try to,
I try to, man.
depending
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it out there.
depending on the weather. I
Oh, it's supposed to be raining or something.
don't know. It might be cold. You know, it's Chicago, but it
Oh
might snow.
yeah, it might be -0 by the time y'all get there.
Exactly. So I don't know. I'm gonna check in the morning.
Man, Twan, it's not letting me add you, bro. Let me
Tell him
see.
if he's scared. It's all good.
It keeps saying I'm unable to join. I don't know if it's on my end or what. IG been tripping lately, bro.
No, right?
Man,
Ever since they got shut down for them 24 hours.
yup, 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 yup. Twan, try to send me an invite, bro. Unable to join. Try again.
All right.
But man, how's the family? Everybody, JB, everybody good? Everybody chilling?
Yep. Everybody good. Everybody good. The kid is good. They got their little fall league at in Linwood.
Mm-hmm.
They're getting their chemistry together. They're gonna be a pretty good team, man.
Okay, I'm gonna have to come check them out, man. Definitely come to a few games,
For
man.
sure.
Man, but for you, bro, how you feeling? How's your mental health going on? Everything good as far as family? For you personally, how's everything going for
Uh,
you?
Everything's good. Uh, with that pandemic, it puts everything in perspective.
Mm,
You know, when you have all this downtime, it's like, okay, what do I do with my life? Or you really can't do anything. So it's almost like, okay, let me figure out what I need to do to better myself and move forward.
yeah,
But but like I said, I told you, like my pandemic experience was kind of crazy because I had eye surgery, I had
yeah,
in my wrist, and I had a herniated disc in my back. So it was bad, man.
man,
Bad for me.
man. But like I said, you all good now, though. Everything now been going good for
Yeah,
you.
everything other than that, everything else is good, bro.
Good, good, good. Let me see. Man, IG is really tripping. It said he sent me one, but he won't let me let him in
See, he got scared.
here. Aaron, what up? Let me see. Come on, IG. Y'all messing everything up, man.
Yeah,
Golly. right, well, hopefully he can send me another one. I'll let him in. We can just go on and go get started.
All right.
Man, big bro, the Kyrie Irving situation is crazy.
Yes.
Man, they did. My man getting bashed all over social media for, for not being vaccinated, and then he went live, and I think that kind of made it worse for him because now people got more to say.
Right.
What's your take on the whole Kyrie Irving not being vaccinated and not being able to play at all now? It went from he can play some away games, now he can't play at
Right.
all. What's your take on that? How you feel about that whole situation?
Well, Kyrie as a person, as far as, getting vaccinated, that's his own decision.
Mm-hmm.
We can, throw our 2 cents in like what he should do and this, but my thing with Kyrie from a basketball standpoint, in a way, he's being selfish. Not saying he, taking the vaccine. I'm talking about far as the team.
Mm-hmm.
This team was put together by him. Everybody came over because of him.
Yeah.
And, you put those three guys together when healthy, they're easily the favorite to win.
Yeah.
And everybody wanted to see that. So in that aspect, I think I don't want to call them selfish, but when you got 14 other guys that you call your brother, you will want to do it for your brothers.
Yeah.
Now, I can't tell him, oh, you should get the vaccine because of this, this, and this. He probably don't want to take it. There's a lot of players, like I just found out that Bradley Beal didn't get vaccinated.
Yep. I was just going to say that. Yep.
Why is nobody, getting on him about it, which I'm not saying people should do it, but he has his own merits about it. If he don't want to do it, he shouldn't do it. And I think with New York having that mandate on it kind of messed things up. And I believe he wasn't going to take, I think he was just going to get tested like they were doing last year, which would have been totally fine. But that's my thing. I can't tell him, okay, you should do it because, you should be vaccinated. I don't believe that's his own decision. But as a player, as a basketball player, and as a guy that's supposed to be a leader, you should be there for your teammates. That's all I'm saying.
Now, do you think it's kind of like because it's Kyrie
Of course.
and his whole image that people painted of him and how he sometimes he don't show up mentally, he's not always there compared to Brad Beal, where like he still got to play in them same arenas that Kyrie can't play in.
Right.
So do you think it's because Kyrie painted this image of himself, or the people that painted of Kyrie is what made him to like, okay, yeah, now you can't even play at all, bro. You might as well just stay at the crib.
No question. It started, you could basically say it started in Cleveland when he didn't want to be LeBron's teammate. Then he goes to Boston. Don't want to be in Boston. You want to be in Brooklyn. This is what you want.
Yeah.
But I guess it could go back to the mental health thing because he took a few days off last season for mental health.
Yeah.
That thing is real. And a lot of people think, and it's the one thing, I love social media, but I also hate it because people look at athletes or people with money like they're not people.
Yeah.
Like robots.
Mm-hmm.
Like Kyrie or even LeBron or KD, like all these people that they get vilified on social media, these are real human beings. Like they go home just like you. They go to sleep just like you. They put their clothes on just like you. Just because they tax bracket is different, we hold them at a different standard. I don't think that's right because they're not robots. They are human beings, and people really have to understand that because I guess because they make money, they should be doing this rather than that. But again, they're just us with more money.
Yeah,
that's how
basically. So do you think Brooklyn should move him because he's not really helping your team at all, not playing? You know what I mean? But then again, just him being in Brooklyn, probably because the team that he has, if you can trade him to a team where being vaccinated is not as a priority as it is in New York,
right?
But then again, Kyrie is a major part to that Brooklyn team.
Exactly.
So what do you do if you're Brooklyn?
All right, two things. If me, I can't trade someone that's averaged 27 points and was part of the 50, 40, 90 club last year. That's hard to, replace.
Yeah.
But as you know, and I try to explain to people on social media too, this game is a business. Like, they don't care. The only thing they worried about is winning championships and making sure people are in those seats for those games.
Yeah.
So if someone say, okay, I'll give you such and such and such for Kyrie, I believe they would do it. Now, I think it would, KD and probably James will have an issue with it, but at the end of the day, I think they will understand because, you have a goal in mind, you want to win. But I can't trade, me personally, I can't trade someone like Kyrie. That's just my opinion. I mean, that dude is special. Like I said, those three guys together, that's hard to beat, bro. That's hard to beat.
But that's what I'm saying. So like you basically you have your time is now. You know what I mean?
Right. This
Like your time is now. You gotta win now because you don't know
exactly. So this
year.
years we gotta wait 5 years. Like they trying to win now. Just like they tried to do it maybe like 3-4 years ago when they brought in KG, Paul Pierce, and that team. Like that owner was like, okay, I want to win now. I'm not waiting for another, 5 years. Let's do it now. And that's how Brooklyn is looking at it right now. So that's tough. I can't trade someone like Kyrie. I'm sorry, and I'm a Kyrie fan, so I guess that's why I can't do it.
So if you Kyrie, do you? Because him not. Well, I don't know what the situation is now. I know before if he didn't get vaccinated and couldn't play, he was gonna get fined by it. But now that they banned him, does he still have to get fined and all that stuff, or is that like no, because the team was the one that told you that you banned?
I think the team is still going to find him. I think they're going to they're pretty much not going to pay him. And again, this is the people that's on social media saying, well, he has enough money. I mean, you don't want to give this money back to them because you can't get it back.
Nope, at all.
They can say, oh, well, he got endorsements. Again, you can't get that money back. Like, I get it. Kyrie has a lot of money. I get it. But if you ask anybody that got money, if they going to miss $14 million, they're going to miss it. So
that's a big hit, man, no matter how much money you got.
Exactly. So it's not even about the money. It's just the way, because I watched that live interview, and I felt like me being a Kyrie fan is just because he reminded me so much of Kobe because he was a baller. That's all he talked about. He wanted to be the best. He wanted to be one of the greatest. But the pandemic, the social injustice and all this stuff. That stuff really hits home with people. So it's almost like, okay, does this game really matters now? And and you said a lot of people been getting on him, but they don't know half the stuff that Kyrie did. Like when the WNBA girls didn't go to the bubble, he gave them $1.5 million.
Yeah.
He paid for kids to go to college. He fed over 200 people. He bought George Floyd's wife and daughter a house.
Yeah.
But that doesn't get mentioned. So
it's all about what Kyrie can do for them and not what Kyrie is actually doing. You know what I mean? They don't look at him as far as like what he's doing off the court. They looking like, okay, you're not doing what you're supposed to on the court, so we're going to bash you. What you do off the court don't matter at all. You know what I mean? I think that's unfair to him.
People forget, and that's the one thing too, like people forget the man averaged 27 last year.
Yeah.
27 points. 50, 40, 90. Like that's like probably like 10 people in the league history that does that. And one of them is his teammate.
Yeah.
So,
and if he wasn't hurt, they probably would have won a ring this year too.
No question.
You know what I mean?
No question.
I mean, they would have ran through Phoenix. They wouldn't even been there.
Easily. I think easily they would have been a good series though.
No, you're right. Easily, I think it would have been like 4-1, 4-2 maybe on a good day.
Oh,
maybe 4-2.
Okay. it would have been a good one though.
Okay, man. So Ben, our guy Ben, finally showed up to
My
Philly.
man, Ben.
I guess Philly been talking to Rich Paul, and they were trying to get Ben to just come back. So Ben showed up.
Right.
You know what I mean? He's been practicing, but they're not sure if he's going to play. They're going to trade him. What do you do if you're the GM now that he actually came back? Do you be like, okay, let this man play out this year? We'll try to trade you by the trade deadline, or we'll trade you by the end of this year. What do you do? Because you have an angry player, somebody that don't want to be there, but he's like a key main factor of your team. What do you do? Because you don't need that cancer in the locker room. That's one of your best players. You know what I mean? So what do you do?
Man. So as the GM, I have to play him.
Mm-hmm.
I have to. And again, people tend to forget like this dude is an all-star. So I have to play him. I'm only going to play him so it ups his value even more. Ben balls, that helps his stock even more. So that helps us. So, okay, now we can talk to Washington and trying to get Bradley Beal. Or now we can talk to Portland to possibly get Dame or CJ. So
Yep.
now you helping us. Now you want to leave. All right, now we got options. So if he don't play, which I've been hearing he's not in shape, which I totally understand because he really haven't been playing, I will have to play him once he's back in shape. And I saw he was in practice today, and he looked like he didn't want to be there.
Didn't want to be there at all. He wasn't even part of the huddle. After the huddle, he walked right to the locker room. Like,
But at the same time, I get his teammates. They know they have a plan. They still one of the best teams in the East.
definitely.
You know, so they really have to be businesslike. Like, okay, we're not gonna let this distract us, but at the same time, they still gonna have to play him. That dude is you can't teach a 6'10" point guard.
So you think this is pretty much is the end of the story? There's no repairing it. There's no
Look, Philly fans, I played in Philly. I've been to games at Philly. They don't play.
yeah.
These people boo Santa Claus. So that's how bad they are. So, and I remember, and God rest Kobe's soul, they booed him at the All-Star game.
Yeah.
And he's from Philly.
Yeah.
I know this. Oh, my God. I hope he don't play.
You hope he don't play, but you got to play him.
You have to play him. It's going to be rough. It's going to be rough for him because those Philly fans do not play. They are loyal if you loyal to them, but obviously if you don't want to be there, they're going to let him have it. They're going to let him have it. But he just have to get that out of his mind and just ball. And if he ball, he'll be gone quick. He'll be gone quick.
I'm trying to think because my man, if you're thinking about it, my man really not cool with his teammates. You know what I mean? They were trying to get him. He not really there in practice. So, like, just imagine how much mental the fans are going to get into his head to make him not even play his game at all either. You know what I'm saying? So I think he's going to have more of a breakdown because, like, now you got the fans really, really booing me now. You know what I mean?
But I got something better for you, D. So everybody's talking about, well, the chemistry with the team is going to be bad.
Mm-hmm.
There's people that work with people that don't like them but still have to work with them.
Yeah.
Shaq and Kobe didn't like each other. Guess what? They went to the finals 4 times and won 3.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to like them, but you still got to play with each other. So it's going to be rough for him. Like I said, if he go and ball, he'll be good, and they'll start getting what they really want. Because in the offseason, to be honest, there really wasn't any good deals for him. Because, again, he is an all-star. The dude, he should have been Defensive Player of the Year last year as well.
Ooh, you think?
Oh, yeah. No question. No question. That dude, he was guarding point guards at 6'10". You can't. That's different.
Yeah, he can guard 1 through 5 easy. Easy 1 through 5. He can guard 1 through 5.
5. Like, everybody talk about certain players, like, he really can guard 1 through 5. He's really good, a really good defender. He should have got Defensive Player of the Year. He got robbed.
Okay, well they play Wednesday night, but they play in New Orleans though.
He's not playing. He
But
ain't gonna be ready.
they play Friday. They play at home against Brooklyn. But then again, you don't have no Kyrie. But then again, you still got KD. And you still got Harden.
You gonna need Ben to guard one of the.
You gotta put Ben on at least KD. You have to.
At least.
No, I will put Ben on Harden. I will put.
Don't Tobias Harris? No. Wait, Danny Green? No.
That's what I'm saying. Barbecue chicken somewhere. Somebody getting barbecue chicken. I don't know who it's gonna be,
bro.
I'll put Ben on KD. I'll let KD look. KD gonna do what he gonna do. All
exactly.
They the same height, same length. Hey man, let them go at it, man.
Let them go.
He gonna get
straight up
his no matter what. So hey, I'd rather Harden. Hey, go ahead. Harden gonna be trying to do all them flopping and all that. They ain't doing that this year, Harden.
They stopping that. That's gonna be hard. Him and Steph. Ooh, it's gonna be rough for them.
Dame, everybody that do that, like y'all gotta do something different. Y'all gonna have to do something different.
Right.
Okay, let me see. I need to hear your take on the Jello Ball situation. I thought my man was getting in.
Me
got
too.
in, and he got waived, so they can pretty much own the rights to him as part of their G League team. Do you think Jello should be in the league? Does he have NBA talent, or is it like you don't think he has that talent to get in?
He should be in the league. No question. I think he's totally different from his two brothers, for sure. He's a better shooter, and he's stronger.
Yeah.
And one thing about the league, you can always use a shooter. So for him to not even have at least a chance is a disservice. I think he's a really good basketball player. I think because of what happened when he was in college,
kind of in China, right?
Over, which shouldn't even be an issue. If the kid can play ball and he can help your team, why not? Yeah. I really thought he was going to be on that team, and it made Alonzo. I'm not Alonzo, but their father look like a genius. Cause I'm like, this dude really manifests everything he just said.
Really, and people was, I ain't gonna lie, he definitely said some off the wall crazy, but like if you really think about it, he said Melo was the best one, which it turns out Melo is the best one.
Yeah.
He said if Lonzo gets comfortable and you give him the keys to run the show, he gonna show you that he's a pure point guard. He can carry. He can change the organization basically.
And you're gonna see it this year.
And the way he got the Bulls playing right now, bro, he looks. Me and Twan actually went to the game. He looks completely comfortable, bro. Yeah. My man formed different. 3% going up. My man, I'm like, okay.
Exactly.
LeVar kind of look like a genius right now.
For real. So it's crazy that kid not on the team. Hopefully he gets on the team. But yeah, he definitely should be on the NBA team for sure.
He definitely could make a 15-man roster.
But you know what, Charlotte do have a lot of guards, so I understand it. But at the same time, you still could have kept him on the roster.
And he could be okay. See, he could be on one of these teams that's not quite there yet.
Okay,
but you trying to fill out your roster. Like, come on. Like last year, Houston had 7 people playing.
Exactly. And you
got people like him and all them at the crib waiting for a call. Like, come on, bro. I don't respect that.
Exactly. So
respect that. If they healthy and they could play, call them up. You sitting here playing with 7 people, y'all canceling games because y'all don't got enough people. Well, there's people ready to hoop. Just call them. Like, look, we got a 10-day right now. If you do good, well, something, bro. You know what I mean?
We'll keep giving you those 10 days. But yeah, there's no way that kid should not be in no team.
Man, so hopefully Jello can make the G League team. I mean, make it to the NBA team from the G League team. I hope, bro.
Right.
Actually, you know what I mean? Do good because, like I said, somebody in the league definitely could use it. You know what I mean? If he go hoop, put him on the team, bro, for real.
He's a bucket for sure.
Definitely. Man, I had hit you up the other day. Lil Okafor, man. I feel so bad for this dude, bro. My man went from killing it, Whitney Young, killing it at Duke, killed it the first year in Philly, and it's just like after Philly moved him, he had a few injuries, and he could just never get comfortable and get back to how he was. I need your take on the whole Jahlil Okafor situation. Let me know how you feel about that.
The NBA is doing him a disservice. That guy is a beast down low. I guess because the game has changed to where, bigs, you don't need traditional bigs to post up. He clogs up the paint. But you give that kid the ball down low, he's a bucket. His first year in the league, he averaged 18 and 7. What is wrong with that? It's not his fault that he don't shoot from 35 feet. It's not his fault. He's a big that's a low post scorer. And I totally get, everybody want to go small. Everybody want, to spread the floor. But if you got someone that can score down low, why not use them? If you had Shaq in this era, you wouldn't let him go. You're going to play him. You're going to throw the ball into him. Guess what? You're either going to get fouled or he's going to score. Or he's going to get an and one.
Yeah.
That's mind-boggling that no one can use this kid. It's crazy. Like he and watching him and looking at him, he lost weight. He totally changed his body. So he's actually trying to transition into the NBA game. So how come you can't keep him on your roster?
Yeah.
Back to Chicago. We can use a backup big.
Mm-hmm.
But it's crazy. And even Jabari Parker, like how you can't. It's mind-boggling to me, bro. Like, seriously. Like, Jabari, he can go inside, outside. Granted, he had those injuries, but that kid can play.
Yeah.
And Jaleel can play. So you telling me there's not a roster that don't fit them? 30 teams? It's crazy.
And I get it. If you know what I mean, barring injury and everything like that, you telling me they can't get 15, 20 minutes a game? Like Barry was getting a couple minutes in Boston. I think Boston was a perfect situation for him.
Yes.
Coming in behind JT,
Yeah.
coming in behind Jaylen Brown.
Yeah.
Let them get the breather, man. You know what I mean? Let them, okay, bet. We finish out the first quarter, second quarter, middle of the second quarter, they come back in. Get them guys the breather. Jabari can score the ball. Man,
Jaleel can
any way possible. Exactly. They can score the ball, bro. Let them get comfortable. Let them get in a situation where they feel like they can help the team, and they'll contribute. But if you got them, okay, well, I got traded this year. I got traded again. Mentally, that can affect anybody, bro. Because you don't know if I'm going to be here tomorrow. They might go and ship me out. You know what I mean? And I feel like the NBA got to realize, like, yeah, these dudes probably had injuries, but there's no way some of these two-way players and all that's on our NBA roster and Jabari and Jaleel not. I'm willing to bet money. I'm taking them two with me over these. You know what I mean? G League players making it in, dudes from overseas that we never heard of. Like, nah, bro. I ain't rocking with that.
I was even upset that when Jabari was released from Chicago, because I thought him coming to Chicago was like, okay, he gonna totally ball out. He at home. He'll get an opportunity to play. And all of a sudden, they wasn't using him. He was coming off the bench. I'm like, why? Like this guy is a scorer, and he can play the 3. He can play the 4. He can stretch the floor, and he's athletic.
Mm-hmm.
So I really
just hate that when Barry got that injury, because he was damn near an all-star that year, last year in Milwaukee. He just got hurt.
He just got hurt. It's a part of the game, and that's the one thing people don't understand, that injuries are a part of the game. Look at what happened with Brooklyn. Brooklyn was picked to win it last year because James Harden got hurt. Kyrie got hurt. It's a part of the game. Look at Golden State when KD got hurt. It's a part. Clay got hurt. It's a part of the game, man. So I'm sorry everybody can't be durable as MJ, LeBron. They just different. So like I said, it's just part of the game, man. People just don't understand that.
Man, like I said, I'm hoping these dudes get picked up soon, man, because they can definitely contribute to a team.
Easily.
Let them get comfortable, man. Let them know what you need from them up front, just like anybody else. Just like how they did my guy Melo, you know what I mean? In Oklahoma, they went up front with him about what they wanted from him. You throw three, potential Hall of Famers together. They gotta work it out, man. You can't be like, all right, 14 games, all right, we finna break it up. Nobody can be able to fit that in 14 games, my man. Come on,
Right. I
bro.
even go back to Houston, and I think Melo said this in an interview because they organization is built off analytics. So
Mm-hmm.
pretty much say, well, we're good at if we shoot 50% from the three on the right side. You need to shoot those threes on 50% on the right side.
Mm-hmm.
We shoot mid range, and they was like, well, we don't want that. It's either a three or a layup.
Mm-hmm.
So they was like, no, we don't want you to shoot mid range. Like, really? Like, analytics don't tell you like that dude is a monster on mid range. Like, you can't stop him on the mid range. So it's just mind boggling that you don't have a room for Melo back there. That was so crazy to me.
So do you think that the league should make it to where it's not where I wouldn't say the league, but the teams that make up the league, do you feel like it should stop being comparison from how the game was played 10 years ago to how the game is compared now? Because if you can score the ball, you can score the ball. It don't matter how you put the ball in the bucket. If you can make, 50 layups a game or however, that's what you're good at. That's what you do. We need you here to score. And if you can score the ball, it shouldn't matter how you put the ball in the bucket.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
So do you think like that the league should get away from that? Because now it's all everybody want to shoot threes, and that's what they were saying about Melo. Oh, the game is fast paced. Melo, there's no 1-on-1 down low in the post bully ball no more.
Right.
Like, do you think the league should get away from that?
Uh,
Or you think
well, I think
that's a plus for the league how it changes every so often?
I think the game is more it's a copycat league. I think they looked at it. I mean, the game has always been built on bigs. I mean, look at
Mm-hmm.
all the scoring records are mostly bigs. Kareem, Wilt, Shaq,
Mm-hmm.
King. It's always built on bigs. But then you have a team like Golden State that say, well, I can't even say Golden State. You can even go back to the old Golden State with Run TMC. But I think the millennials now see the Golden State Warriors playing small ball. Or we could put Draymond at center and then throw four guards out there, spread the floor, and now your bigs got to guard one of our small guys. You can't do it.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, okay, that works for them. That works for me too. So now it puts Jahlil Okafor in a bad situation because now he can't guard a guard. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
now he's forced to be on the wing rather than guarding a big fighting down low. So
Yeah.
everybody's like, well, if that works, then I want to do it. Like even with the Bulls, they put in Patrick Williams at power forward, which he's
Mm-hmm.
four. But because of the way the game is now, like, okay, we have to put him at the four because we want to play small ball. Everybody wants to be run up and run up and down, be that fast team, and don't really need a big. But in actuality, you actually really do because you really need to get that rebound. And that's
Yeah.
why Phoenix went to the finals, which I don't understand. Aiden didn't get his money
Oh
because
yeah, we hitting that definitely. We got to talk about that.
they needed that. You telling me they needed to get those rebounds. You need a big to get those rebounds. So, like, to be honest, I like the older way where you have a big and stuff like that because it balances it out. Because I don't want my big shooting 35 feet unless he can do it. Don't get me wrong. Like I'm not saying like don't shoot it, but I don't want Shaq at the three shooting threes. If you're gonna be effective, go down low and do what you need to do. That's why I want Joel Embiid to be like this beast. Granted, I know he can shoot threes, but you are a monster down low. There's no other bigs in the league. Like you can average 30 if you
Mm-hmm.
go down low. So this game is just copycat. That's all.
Because I'm saying, if you think about it, there isn't a dominant big really besides Embiid. Joker
That's it.
Joker not gonna bang with you. He'll do it.
He'll do it,
Joker
but he's
is a get the
like
ball. He like to go pick and roll. You know what I mean?
he's on the wing.
Yeah. And I feel
He's
like,
point center.
yep.
Right.
Facts. Like I said, you had already touched on it a little bit. Excuse my language from my people that's on here, but how the hell do you not pay DeAndre Ayton? Oh my God. But then you gave Landry Shamet $43 million for 4 years. Y'all just traded for this man.
And they gave Mikal Bridges 90
for 4 years, right?
4 years. Which I don't so okay. For those who don't know, so the owner that owns the Suns, he pretty much don't care. If he didn't care the fact that they make to the finals, great. The only thing he worried about is not getting over that luxury tax. He don't care. It's a business to him. If he say, oh, DeAndre Ayton don't want to come back, oh, that's fine. I don't have to pay him. I'm good. But it's just mind-boggling. That kid actually balled out. If it wasn't for him, they probably would have got to the finals. That kid was 20 and 20.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, granted, Giannis was a problem. I mean, Giannis is a problem to everybody.
Yeah.
But he was destroying Jokic in the playoffs. And you don't give him a contract? I will leave. And then that also will be a trickle-down effect for CP to leave, Devin Booker to leave, because they see, like, obviously you don't want to win. You don't give your big, who's been averaging 16 and 12, a new deal. That's crazy to me. It's crazy.
But let me ask you this though. Yeah, we know Chris Paul came and really changed. He brought DeAndre Ayton up here. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah, DeAndre Ayton came in as a #1 draft pick,
right,
a few years ago. Yeah, he came in, from college real hype. But I think Chris Paul really elevated his game to where if Chris Paul wasn't there last year, I don't think he would have got it this year either. You know what I mean? Because I feel like the way that Chris Paul has him playing now mentally, he's definitely, he got to be a top 5 big in the league right now, just off being a center in the league right now.
No question.
But I think what Chris Paul did to come there and change that team around to get DeAndre Ayton playing like that, and y'all don't pay him at all, that's supposed to be your first priority when this happens. Mikal Bridges can wait. Landry Shamet, you know what I mean? I don't like doing this because I don't like talking on, hey, get your money. You know what I mean? Get your money.
No question.
But Landry Shamet, 4 years, $43 million? Come on, my guy. No.
They don't care. They really don't.
Like, if I'm like, and then if he want to leave and he demand a trade, that goes y'all finals wishes right there. Because without him, they wouldn't have made it.
There goes your chemistry too. So now you don't pay him, which he deserves it. He could be frustrated. He could be like, okay, well, I'm not gonna play as hard.
Yeah.
I want to leave. I want to get traded. So now they title hopes is out the window because your big man not happy.
Yeah. He need him.
They need him.
They definitely do.
Who else they gonna use? Who gonna be they big?
And the thing about it is, if he get hurt, he get hurt. He ain't getting the money he want. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. I'm praying he don't get hurt. But if he get hurt, he's really to screw this young man over.
Exactly.
Over some serious money. That man's supposed to sign a 5-year deal. You supposed to lock him in now. Tell CP, look, CP want to get this man paid. CP, look, you got me playing like this, my guy. Finish your career here. I'm gonna be here for the next 5 years. Come on. You know what I mean? Because Chris Paul ain't got that much time left anyway. Come on. These last 2-3 years you got left, come on, let's do something.
Right.
Give me paid. Make me a good big man in the league. Help me learn where to be at, where to set the screen at, where to roll, where to do the lob. Like
killing on that pick and roll. All you gotta do is throw it up. He gonna catch it.
He going to get it. My man was 7 foot long arm. Like, come on, Phoenix, what are y'all doing, bro?
That made me mad. Like you said. Bridges, hey, congrats, $90 million, cool. Shamet, cool. Get your money.
But what they
but
They do.
the
They do. You
first,
can get that from somebody else.
he should have been the first. Like, hey, y'all gonna get y'all money. We need to lock him in first. And a lot of people, and I've been seeing,
Mikal Bridges. Okay, that was you signed him back. He killed in the finals.
yes,
He killed in the playoffs.
yes.
Landry Shamet, y'all just traded for that man this summer.
And he didn't.
He ain't
It was horrible in Brooklyn, and I hate
horrible.
to say that. He didn't at all. Oh my god! So that hurt me. That hurt. And a lot of people been on social media like, well, he ain't adding up to what Luka and Trae Young doing. You can't compare him to those two.
Mm-hmm.
Those two is just different. But one thing you can say about him, he's winning. He got to the finals. And he averaging a double-double since he's gotten the league. So you can't say, he was a bust. You can't. I'm sorry, he's not averaging 39 and 9. That's not him.
And he never been a give me the ball, let me go to work type of big.
Oh.
You know what I mean? He got to be with a Chris Paul. He got to be with somebody like that. DeAndre Ayton is a defender. You know what I mean? He's a rim protector, shot blocker. I can run the floor. Don't be some loud. He's like a Clint Capella, basically. Every big that plays with Chris Paul is going to be a big like that, unless you get a Joker, or you get an Embiid, or you get somebody that can bring the ball up the court, you know what I mean, and do what they do.
Right.
Come on.
I don't know. That one hurt.
So do you think, from what they're saying, he's frustrated, which we all would be if we feel like we deserve that money. But you hoop, but mentally, like, are you going into the season like, all right, I'm gonna play hard, but if you get hurt, you're screwing yourself over. You screwed yourself over all that money. What do you do? Are you mentally in the back of your head like, man, what are you thinking? Because you can't let your team down,
right? But
you feel like you deserve that. But then again, you got to be careful of how you play. Like, I don't know. If you DeAndre Ayton right now, what are you thinking? What's going through your mind?
You just said it, like you already made it to the finals. Mm-hmm. So you already got this blueprint of what y'all need.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to let your teammates down. You don't. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like I will be upset. Like, if I was him, I really wouldn't play. That's just my personal opinion. I won't play.
Ooh. Hey, look, he ain't getting no money coming in now.
Bro, I won't, because think about it. You remember Boogie was up for a big deal. Didn't get it. Towards Achilles.
Yep.
Never got his deal. So now he's just getting
that
either minimum or a 10-day.
Yep.
Exactly. So if I'm him, no, I won't.
Matter of fact, is Boogie even signed to a team?
Exactly. Boogie not even on the team. Now, they actually was talking about him coming to Chicago, but he's not on nobody's team right now.
And you want to know what's crazy about that?
But thank you.
4 years ago, best big man in the league. 3-4 years ago. Maybe not 3-4 years ago. Well, no.
3 years ago? Yes.
Yeah.
IT. Isaiah Thomas. Come on, man. I wouldn't play. I won't. I won't. I'm sorry. A lot of people are like, I won't play. I'm not. I won't play till you give me some money. Give me my money.
Ooh, I don't know. Let me see.
I mean, we talking like, dude. So, and God forbid, I do not want this kid to get hurt. Say he do get hurt, they not going to pay him the max. And nobody's going to give him money.
Oh man, I hope they don't. Oh man, I hope they don't mess this dude's career up, man.
That's messed up, bro. Like, you get, and Mikal Bridges, he had a good playoffs. $90 million. All right, cool. I'm not going. I can't talk about nobody money, but
you can keep it real over here. You can keep it real. Right. Say what you're gonna say.
No, dude got to get his money first. I don't care what nobody say. Aiden got to get his money first. Everybody else got to fall in line. Y'all got to wait. Whatever money we got left.
We'll lock in for another 3-4 years, right?
Yeah, 4 years.
D-Book. You got Aiden. Well, you should have signed Aiden. Them your two pieces you need right there.
Exactly.
Chris Paul, he got.
And it all
Chris
and
Paul
it's
only got 2 or 3 years left.
when IT was in Boston.
I ain't gonna lie. Now that we're talking about this, when Boston did IT like that, I hated Boston. I hated Boston because I feel like teams now is like, we want what you can do for us, but the moment you get hurt, you can't contribute to what we need you to do. We cut you. We letting you go. We're gonna trade
He
you.
went a lot. Not only injuries, but personal stuff, and he still balled out for him. That, yeah.
Look, I'm about to get frustrated all over again. I hate Boston for that. Oh my God, I hate Boston for that, man.
Yeah. And now he was supposed to get what, 150, 160.
Bro, my man was like third or what, MVP voting that year?
Yes.
They was the number one team in the East. Are y'all serious right now?
Yes. But Rudy Gobert got 205 million. You know what? I ain't gonna talk about that.
Nope, we gotta do it. We're gonna talk about it. We letting it go. We airing it out on here.
Come on, man. But Rudy Gobert get 205 million. That man can't even do a left-handed hook, man. What up? That's just my, what up?
Offensively, you got to be able to shoot the ball.
Exactly.
Offensively, they want you to be able to play some defense. So if you can't do either or,
man,
teams just throwing money at people right now. You know what I mean? They get like Cleveland will be like, "Hey, JB, we'll sign you right now for 2 years, $25 million."
I'm gone.
I'm like, hey, y'all just throwing money at people. Like, come on now.
Hey, with a bad back, I'm gone.
As soon as you get hurt, all right, JB, we gonna go.
Hey, I can't play no more.
Man, look, come on now. So earlier today, I seen a post where T-Mac, the great Tracy McGrady, said that if he played in this era today, he would easily average 35 to 40. Do you agree with that?
Yes.
I didn't really, like I said, I'm a young dude. I kind of seen the end of T-Mac a little bit. But I've heard like people like Grant Hill, T-Mac, B. Roy, you know, and I know I'm forgetting a lot of other people. I'm young, so they really didn't touch their prime because they were so injury prone. Do you agree with that? And let me know, please give me some stories. However, he hit me with stats. How good was T-Mac? Like I said, I seen him on his way out. I seen T-Mac when he was in Houston, where it was, you know what I mean? He was kind of on his way out, and he was going from team to team. Let me know, JB. Keep it real with me. How do you agree with T-Mac?
First of all, yes, I agree with T-Mac. I'm a T-Mac fan. So, yes, whatever T-Mac says, yes. So, I'm going to tell you this, how good T-Mac was. So, T-Mac was drafted out of high school.
Okay.
So, nobody knew about him. So, it was a buzz about him. Toronto was going to take him. The day before the draft, the Bulls secretly brought T-Mac in and worked him out. They was going to trade Scotty to Toronto and draft T-Mac. MJ got word, y'all do it, I'm retiring. Because they looked at him, he was Scottie Pippen, but could score like KD. So they was looking at him as the next Scotty. So he goes to Toronto, really didn't play that much. Once he left Toronto and went to Orlando, opened up the floodgates. That dude went from averaging, I want to say 15 points in Toronto and got to Orlando, started averaging 30. I mean, if you want to look at right now, first of all, he was 6'9", playing the 2-guard spot.
And that's what I heard of back then.
Exactly. So if you want to compare him to somebody, you probably compare him to an athletic version of KD. And KD is athletic, but T-Mac was super athletic and can give you buckets from inside out. Yes. if T-Mac was playing in this era right now, he'd be averaging 35, 40. Maybe 35. I don't know about 40. MJ could probably do 40. T-Mac could probably get 35, 30, 37.
Hey, they were
Easily.
saying MJ would get 50.
Bro, I asked my brother that, and he said he would get close to 50.
So about 45.
About 45, 47. He said he could he said think about Jordan's highest average. I think he averaged what, 37 one year?
Yeah, let me look it up.
37. That one year he averaged 37. Now that era, there's hand checking. Like they really can you can put your hand on their hip and force them whatever you want them to go. Now let's think about you doing this in this era, and he averaged 37. Now you can't touch him. You can't touch him. He's gonna get to the line about 15 times. He's gonna get about 3, 4 dunks. He's gonna get about 5, 6 layups. He's gonna get the 5, 6 mid-range. He probably hit a 3 or 2. MJ gonna average an easy 45. Easy.
But let me ask you this. Like I said, I'm young, so I didn't really see MJ play.
Oh,
I heard MJ was a great defender.
what?
But do you think with this new game now, with all these, you know what I mean, like Steph Curry's and Dames and you know what I mean, and dancing with them,
Locking them down.
He gonna hold his own?
The thing is with MJ, not only he can defend, he can get in the passing lanes. And people forget
big hands too, bro.
Exactly. MJ hands. And he was getting blocks too. He was coming on the weak side getting blocks. Yes, on both ends. Dude, MJ won MVP, All-Star Game MVP, scoring title, and Defensive Player of the Year all in the same year. Come on, man. But yeah, back to yes, T-Mac will average 40 in this era. MJ will average 50.
Yeah. Man, look. I'm looking at his awards and everything. Man, look, I can't even read all that what MJ got. Golly.
Hey, man. That year or just period?
No, like all the time, whole career.
All time. That year he won Defensive Player of the Year and MVP. He won every award. Like MVP, scoring title, All-Star Game, MVP, dunk contest, defensive player, all NBA,
NBA
steals leader, scoring leader,
scoring champ. Yep. Ooh. First team all defense, all NBA first team.
Yes. Different. So y'all young boys don't know, man.
No, see, I was born in '97.
Oh my God, you was born right
even. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So when I was born, I was too young to even watch MJ. So that's what I'm saying. Kobe was our MJ. You know what I mean? Then Bron and stuff like that. So I never really. I just go based off. Look, he won 6 rings, bro. Hey, that's the GOAT. That's what I mean. That's what everybody's saying. He the GOAT. But then you got people that say Kareem. You got people that say Bill Russell. You got people that say, Will.
You know what? It ain't even just the 6 rings. Take that out. 10 scoring titles. All NBA for 15 years. All defensive first team, 15 years. Leading the league in steals, scoring. He was the first person to get a triple-double in the All-Star game. Like, dude was different, man. Like, and then when he finally got that ring, you couldn't stop him. You couldn't stop him. Like, the man, he's like, I don't even want to play no more. I'm going to play baseball for a couple years. All right, I'm going to come back and win 3 more.
Yeah, that's different.
That's different, bro.
That's different. I ain't going to lie. Just saying it like that is different.
That's different, man. Y'all young boys, man. Do y'all history, man. He ain't just got 6 rings.
Yeah, I got it. So what do you say to people that's big on Bill Russell or on Kareem or Magic or, you know what I mean? Because everybody got a different GOAT based off what they
Right.
like. You know what I
Right.
mean? Different eras and
Like,
but do you use that same argument for them? Because it's
I mean, because everybody always gonna say, well, because Bill Russell got 11, that means he the GOAT. I mean, that's rightfully so. I mean, Robert Horry got 7. Does that make him better than MJ? Steve Kerr got what? 9? 7, 5.
because he got what 2 as a coach, right? 3 as a coach.
Was coach, 3 with the Bulls, 2 with the Spurs. I mean, so? And don't get me wrong, like I appreciate what Bill Russell done for the game, but I like Wilt Chamberlain more than Bill Russell, just because he could score, he could do everything Bill Russell can do, but he can score.
Mm-hmm.
He was scoring, and it's mind-boggling to me when that man averaged 50 and 25. 50 and 25.
But you got to realize that everybody back there was like 6'1",
No,
6'2".
don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that, bro.
You didn't have to
no,
be
don't do that,
6'9",
bro.
6'10", 7-footers back then.
Hey,
Everybody highest dude probably about 6'4".
so LeBron averaged 50 and 25 this year. Would he get MVP?
Average 50 and 25 right now?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he get MVP.
Exactly. So how you average 50 and 25 and still don't win MVP? They gave it to Bill Russell. Come on, bro. Look up Wilt Chamberlain numbers his first 7 years. And I don't care who in that era. 7-footers, 6-footers.
Let me see what Wilt talking about.
Man, it's props, man.
First 7 years, okay, so he was drafted by the Warriors. Bro was averaging 38, 50, 45, 37, 39, 31.
Come on, man. Come on, man. And then they say, hey, you shooting too much. Oh, I'm going to lead the league in assists. Come on, man. But like you said, like everybody have their preference. I would actually take Kareem over Bill Russell too. That's because
Let me see what Kareem working with.
Unstoppable. That man won on every level, from high school to college to pro. Like, if you really want to say who's the greatest of all time, you can say Kareem. You really can say Kareem. Like, that man won at every level. A lot of people gonna say, well, he was a big. He didn't have to bring the ball up. But nobody could stop that jump hook. That sky hook was
legendary.
Legendary. So
okay.
I
guess I can see Kareem. He got some good numbers too. He wasn't putting up numbers like Wilt though, but he
right. He got rings. He got MVPs. It's just who you prefer.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Let me see. I stole this from an episode of $1 Million Worth of Game. I want you to give me your all-time team. I need 12 people.
All-time team?
All-time team, 12 people. So we're gonna start off. Who your one? Yeah, I'm gonna write this down because I'm gonna make a post and I'm gonna post about it. Hold on, let me get my.
Dang, I knew you was gonna put me on the spot like that. Okay.
Let me get my notes together. JB all-time team.
My point.
Your point. Who you rock with all time?
My old head's gonna be mad at me.
Yeah, because I'm definitely making a post about it too.
My old head's gonna be mad at me. My point got to be Steph Curry.
Okay, all right. Yeah, they definitely gonna call you for that one.
People gonna be mad at me. My point got to be Steph. My 2 is, of course, is gonna be MJ.
Okay.
My 3, a lot of people gonna be mad at me. I don't care. This is my list. Kevin Durant. Yep.
I can't wait to post this.
Yep.
I can't wait to post this.
I know. Yep. It's my list. My 4, Kevin Garnett. And my 5, Akeem Olajuwon. All right, my backup is gonna be Magic.
Your backup point, okay,
Magic. It'll be Magic, Kobe,
Kobe, okay.
I guess I throw LeBron in there.
Oh, no, come on, baby. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Tim Duncan, Wilt, and my final two.
Second five might be better than your first five.
I know, right? That's debatable, right? And
Your last two, who you rocking out with?
two, because I love them. I got to go with AI.
Somebody said WTF. Somebody don't agree with you already.
See, I told you they're gonna be mad at me. AI. Oh shoot, I forgot about Zeke. Oh shoot.
Okay, give me your NBA team is 15. Okay, give me 4 more then.
Oh shoot. Okay. AI, Zeke, T-Mac, Larry Bird.
Somebody say Larry Bird.
I just said Larry Bird. You're welcome.
Okay, and then your 5, you rocking out with?
What's that?
You need one more.
Oh, I gotta go with Shaq.
I was gonna say Big Homie. You gotta say Shaq Diesel. You gotta go with Shaq Diesel.
I'm gonna go with Shaq. Even though I should have went with Kareem, I'm gonna go with Shaq.
Ooh, okay, it's a nice little squad. Let me see.
People gonna be mad at my 5, but I don't care. It's my 5.
Exactly. Like, look, you get your own 5.
Exactly.
Oh, I meant to ask you. So it was something I seen on Instagram. You might have seen it too. Zeke was saying how like he's the only top 50 player. What was it? I don't want to.
I think I want to say one back. I forgot
back
what
to back without another top 10 player or top 50 player or something like that. Is that how you feel about that? Is that true? Because some people saying he capped. Some people saying he just talking smoke.
Okay, so Joe Dumars, low key, is a Hall of Famer. I think Joe D is very underrated, but I think everybody looking at it from like Jordan had Scotty, Kobe had Shaq, Magic had Kareem. You know what I'm saying? So Isaiah really didn't have that I don't want to say dog, just that other like mega superstar next to him. You know what I'm saying? He had, in a way, like Iverson in Philly, it was him and guys that were role players that fit him. And it worked. You know what I'm saying? Joe Dumars did the dirty work, guarded the best player, knocked down the shot. You got Dennis Rodman, rebound. I don't want to score. I'm going to just give y'all the ball. Y'all do whatever y'all want. I'm a guard. Whoever y'all need me to guard. Bill Laimbeer going to do what he do. Vinny going to come off the bench. So, in a way, he got a point. He do. He really got a point. And one thing about it, he said this too, he beat the Bulls, he beat the Celtics, he beat the Lakers. That's tough, bro.
So why do you think Zeke, you know what I mean? I know, like I said, I was too young to see them play. But like, why do you think Zeke doesn't really get the respect you feel like he deserves? Because a lot of older people I talk to, I don't want to say older people, but people older than me, everybody they got Zeke in their top 5 point guards of all time.
No question.
And that's why I'm just like, okay, well, why is it a big deal? I know he had the whole thing with Jordan, you know, not making the dream team, stuff like that. But look, if you top 5 all the time, that ain't lightweight.
Exactly. So
tough.
That's tough. Like even though him and MJ got issues, MJ always say he's like, my number 1 point guard is Magic. He's like, number 2 is Isaiah Thomas, which is mind-boggling. I think he is an acquired taste. You know what I'm saying? He rubs people the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? As he had his issue with other players. Magic, from Magic to Larry Bird to Karl Malone, you know, people like that. So people don't want to give him his just due because they couldn't beat him.
Yeah.
And they just didn't like him pretty much because of the bad boys. That's why they didn't like him. So they don't want to give him his just due because of who they were. Like, Isaiah was a problem. Like, again, like he is number 2 behind Magic. Steph is starting to slowly get up there, but Isaiah was a problem. If he didn't tear his Achilles, he would have been one of the greats. Like he's still a great, but his numbers would have been even much better, in my opinion.
So you got Magic, you got Zeke, you got Steph. Who your last two?
I actually got Steph at 2.
Oh, you got Steph at 2? Because you just said he
Well,
kind of creeping up. He kind of creeping up. I was going on what you said.
Okay.
He creeping up. So Steph 2 now?
Okay. I do got Isaiah at 2. I got Steph at 3, but Steph is slowly like creeping up on him. And in a way, you could probably say he number 2. I mean, look at the numbers. I mean, look what Steph have done. Like 2-time MVP.
Steph ever going to pass Magic in your book?
No.
Not at
Magic
all.
was
No matter what Steph does.
Magic was different. Even though Steph changed the game now, Magic changed the game back in the 80s. You never seen a 6'9" point guard back in the 80s.
So it's a lock. Magic gonna always be number 1 point guard of all time in your book.
Always.
Okay, so it's a lock.
So,
Steph ain't coming past number 2.
Steph got a nah.
By this year, Steph gonna be the number 1 player that made the most threes of all time.
Oh, that's easy.
You know what I mean? He climbing up the all-time scoring list. Like Steph got all these. You know what I mean? So
We talking about
for you,
guards. Magic was averaging close to a triple-double his whole career at the guard position.
So for you, let me make sure I understand what you mean. So by being a pure point guard, which is your Magic, your John Stockton, your of that nature, then you got your I don't know what the
combo guards.
You got your AIs, you got your Stephs, you got your people like that. So do you have your 2 different lists? Do you go by?
No. But
you still put them as they a point guard that stays labeled position.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I combine them. Like I still think Magic is just a transcending point guard. I mean, he won a championship as a rookie. Played center just because Kareem was hurt, so he had to, play the center spot. Won 5 rings. Went to the finals, I want to say 9 times, 10 times, I believe. So won multiple MVPs. Transcended. Isaiah, like I said, his numbers I already talked about what he did. Steph is at 3. I may change it and put Steph at 2, depending on what he do this year. At 4, and people don't put him at point guard, but I call him a point guard. I got AI.
Okay.
I like AI, and my I like Oscar Robertson. I didn't see him. I don't know, but I know what he has done.
Mm-hmm.
But for what I've seen, I like Jason Kidd. So I got Jason Kidd.
Because you can go
Jason
Kidd, you can go Steve Nash, you can go John Stockton, you can go. It's so many different people you can go with. Like you can go Big O.
Don't get me started on Steve Nash. I like him.
So, let's do it.
He should have got 2 MVPs. No way he should have got back-to-back.
Over MJ?
No, I'm just Steve Nash. No way he should have got back-to-back.
Oh, you said Steve. You talking about Stockton? Steve Nash. Yeah, he took that one from Kobe.
Oh yeah, definitely. No question. Took one from Shaq too. So, the glove. It's tough, man. I even want to put D Rose up there. I want to put my
Chicagoan. I'm with you on that, but you already know everybody will be like, man, not even close. I'm like, if you from Chicago, you definitely gonna say D Rose.
I want to put
of all time.
So bad.
Top 5 power forward. Man, I'm gonna ask you all these questions, man. I don't want to hold you though, man.
I'm good.
No more...
Okay,
bet. Somebody. All right, let's do it then. So you said, let me. Okay, so somebody want to know your top 5 power forwards of all time.
Okay. Again, this is my list. My list. KG is number 1.
Oh no! Come on now. Come on.
The ticket is number 1. This is my list.
It's your list, but come on now. I
KG,
can't wait to post this up later.
KG is number 1. Number 2 is Tim Duncan. 3 is Dirk. 4, Karl Malone. 5.
Come on now, JB.
I want to say Giannis, but
That's tough. That's tough.
It's between Giannis, AD, and Chris Webber.
Ooh, I had somebody else in mind too, but I'm gonna go ahead and let you see. I'm like I said, I didn't really see him play, but from what everybody say,
I'm gonna go with AD.
say.
I'm gonna go with AD. It's a Chicago thing. I'm going with AD.
Okay. Nah, like I said, it's your
It's
list, man. I ain't pick it apart.
Here that's talking, I don't care. It's my list.
I've heard, like I said, I didn't see him play, but from what I heard Charles Barkley. It should be in there too. They said Charles Barkley was a problem. They said he was a 6'7" power forward.
I forgot about Charles Barkley. And Charles Barkley wasn't even 6'7". He's about 6'5".
For real? Oh no, see?
I forgot about Sir Charles. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, Kevin McHale. Oh my God. See, that's why I hate these lists, man. Because I always forget about somebody. Kevin McHale. Kevin McHale was a problem. Yeah.
Top 5 power forwards. Okay. I'm writing all this down so I can post it so we can have some more debates for next time we come on.
Talking about me now.
Okay, I got your point guards, I got your power forwards, shooting guards. Talk to me. I think shooting guard should be a little bit easier.
Yeah, it's easy. MJ, Cole, D Wade. I want to put AI, but I'm going to put AI staying at point. MJ, Cole, Wade.
Some people say Clyde the Glide.
No. My top 5? No.
Okay. Some people we got James Harden up there too.
Jerry West and James Harden. Can't deny those two.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Did I get your
a point guard, but I look at him as a 2 guard.
Did I get you? Okay, let me get your small forwards. Talk to me.
Number 1 all time?
Talk to me.
This is my list.
You gotta let it be known every time.
Again, this is my list, not y'all list. I don't care who y'all got number 1. I prefer my number 1. All right, I can't deny it. LeBron is number 1. All right, I'm gonna give it LeBron. LeBron is number 1. KD is 2. Larry Bird, Scottie Pippen, and Elgin Baylor.
He was tough. I heard he was tough.
I switch KD. KD gonna be number 1.
Okay, let me switch Braun and KD real quick.
Don't do it. Don't do it. I don't want people mad.
Don't do it. Hey, it's your list though. Right, let me get your big men. 5 men.
Ooh, I just saw that. 5 players that careers that. That's a good one. I got one.
Yeah, we're gonna do that one. Yeah.
My 5. Wilt, The Dream, Kareem, Shaq, Bill Russell.
I feel like that's almost everybody's top 5.
Oh yeah. And I want to put Moses Malone in there so bad, but it's kind of hard. And David Robinson too.
Hold on. I'm trying to make your point guards. You had I forgot. You had Magic,
Isaiah,
Steph.
Steph,
You
AI.
had Zeke. You had Zeke. You had Steph at number 2.
I had Zeke at 2.
Okay. And then who was your last 2?
AI and Jason Kidd.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and type this up, post this up tonight. We gonna have some debates about this.
People gonna be talking. Ooh, they're gonna be talking mess. That's fine.
Now hopefully we can have Twan in the next one too, man. I'd love to hear his list too, bro.
All right.
Okay, so let me get your top 5 players that career will cut short due to injury.
That's easy. Number 1, gotta be my dog D Rose. 2, Penny Hardaway. 3,
Penny.
T Mac. 4, Brandon Roy. 5.
Hold on, big homie, you forgetting one.
Greg Oden.
I get it. It's your
Who?
list.
Who else?
You ain't gonna throw Grant Hill on here?
Oh, I throw Greg Oden, G Hill. Oh, Bernard King, no question. But G Hill, I'm taking Greg Oden out. I'm putting G Hill. I can't believe I forgot G Hill. G Hill and T Mac was supposed to play together in Orlando.
What?
Would have been a problem. Yes. Grant Hill got hurt, so T Mac had to take off the scoring burden and start averaging 30.
Ooh, so they ain't never get to play together?
They played maybe 20 games together.
And they just can't get the chemistry going.
Grant Hill was always hurt. Bro. Brandon Roy, if he didn't, problem. I would have put him over D Wade.
If he had a full career, though, right?
Yes. Yes.
How long did he play? He only played like, what, 5?
Maybe 6 years. Brandon Roy was a problem. Oh my God. If he would have. Look, and people forget about Penny Hardaway. That's one. People forget about Penny Hardaway. People forget how good he was. Like, even when Mike retired for those 2.5 years, Penny was the next dude. He was next in line. Problem. 6'7", play point, can score, post you up. Penny was a problem. If he didn't get hurt, he would have easily been the top 10. Easily. Easy.
Penny. He didn't really get to play with Shaq that much then, did he?
Yeah, he did. They got to the finals together. Then once Shaq left, that's when the injuries started happening.
So Shaq probably would have never left. He probably wouldn't have got as hurt as much.
Probably. But yeah.
I'm gonna have to watch some YouTube tonight.
Watch YouTube on Penny, T Mac, G Hill, definitely Brandon Roy. And
okay, I'm
just think of Klay Thompson, but could actually handle the ball.
For who? Penny?
No, Brandon Roy.
Brandon Roy. Because Brandon Roy like what? 6'4", 6'5",
6'7".
if that.
Yes, Brandon Roy. And I gotta get a shout out. Bernard King. If he had a long career, he would have been top 20 easily. Problem. Bucket. Like Melo before Melo.
Oh, okay, yeah, he played for New York, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people were talking about that when he was in New York, like, oh, Melo, Bernard King kind of looked similar game style, stuff like that.
That's exactly who Melo played like. Just like Bernard King. Problem.
You know, Melo, my guy. I'm gonna have to go watch some Bernard King here, man.
Watch it. Saint mid-range. The man had, I think he broke his fingers and he had the flu and still like scored like 60.
Ooh.
Oh, so I'm putting you on some knowledge, man. Come on, man.
Definitely. I'm definitely gonna go after we get off here. I'm gonna turn on some YouTube and I'm gonna
Definitely
text
look,
you like, hey man, look, hey, he nice.
definitely look up Brandon Boy though, for sure.
All right, last one for you. And I'm gonna let you go. Because we don't have what, almost an hour and a half.
Dang.
For you, who is like a sneaky favorite player of yours coming up?
Coming.
Like he wasn't, yeah, like he wasn't your favorite, but you was like low key. I like this dude
In the league or just period?
in the league.
In the league. Dang, that's a good question. Sneaky. Rasheed Wallace.
Yeah, I heard he was tough too.
Rasheed Wallace. If Rasheed like took 20 shots, he averaged 20. He just didn't want to. Like nobody could stop. He's 6'11", turn around, fade away on the block. Ain't nobody guarding that. And he was athletic.
And he was mean, I heard too. Mean
Yes.
with it.
Yes.
Like ain't too many finna run up on
Nope.
Sheed. You ain't gonna say nothing to Sheed.
Portland. Not in Portland. Not Portland, Sheed. Nope.
Man, I'm gonna have to watch some Sheed too, man. I ain't like I said, I ain't get to see him play either.
Oh.
I'm a young dude.
But I
man.
see.
I'm young, man.
I
I'm
see.
mad. I'm just like, man, from what you know what I mean, the older folks tell me, like, man, that era of ball was more fun to watch. You know what I mean? It wasn't no score, it wasn't no 125 to 121. It was like 80, 90-point games, 70-point games.
Yeah.
Ain't no, I'm letting you from the shoot, from the dunk. Like, no, I'm gonna knock you out the air. You try to dunk on me. You know what I mean? Like,
it's funny
I wish
you
I
say
could
that.
have seen that
Like,
era.
Like a foul, like a hard foul that you see now, will be a regular foul in the 90s, 80s, and the 90s. Like
yeah,
what
now you knock somebody out the air, it's a flagrant 2 automatic.
I look up if you get a chance. Look up when I think Kurt Rambis clothesline. So somebody clothesline Kurt Rambis from the Lakers. Clothesline him, like took his legs from under him. It was a common foul. You do that today, you suspended for 50 games.
Kevin McHale.
Kevin McHale clotheslined him. It was a common foul. It wasn't no flagrant foul. It was just a regular foul. He went to the free throw line, shot his free throws. That wasn't a flagrant foul. Crazy. And like I said, the hand check, like I remember my brother tell me that Derek Harper would really put his hand on your hip.
Oh!
You seen it? Regular foul. Now they do that today, he gone for 50 games.
Like from the highlights from this game, it was a feisty game anyway. Larry Bird, Kareem going at it, like you know what I mean. Now you can't even.
But those wasn't
somebody
like they were technicals though. Like they like, oh, you fighting? All right, break it up. All right, let's play ball. Like you have to get like have to be in a fight like in the stands for them to get a flagrant foul or a technical.
Like a Malice in the Palace, you got to be something like that.
Yeah. So yeah, that era was different, bro. It was definitely different.
Man,
in a way, they had to get away from it because they wanted people to score. But back then, yeah, like I remember my brother, like he guarding people. He got his hand on their hip and he forcing them left, forcing them right. But you couldn't do nothing about it. All you can do is just try to move their hand and go around them.
Man, I wish I could have grew up in that era, man. God, man. But JB, bro, I appreciate you, bro. Like I said, coming on again.
No doubt.
Much love, man.
For sure.
I definitely appreciate you for taking time on, man. You put me on so much game, so much knowledge, man. I'm gonna go right on YouTube. All these dudes I ain't watch. I'm gonna just be on YouTube, just glued to the TV. Hopefully, I don't be up all night, be at work tomorrow, all cross-eyed. Like, my bad, man. I was
You did. Hey, learn your history, man. I'm gonna give you some more too.
definitely. Just, man, text it to me and like, hey, watch him too. I'm gonna watch all this, man. I need to have all my knowledge, especially trying to talk sports on a podcast, man. You got to know
Right.
your game. You got to know everything, or
You
people
gotta
gonna
know
call you out.
exactly.
Definitely, well, man. Appreciate you, bro.
No doubt.
All love, man. Definitely gonna do this again soon. For everybody that joined in, that was tapping in, appreciate y'all too. It's all
Appreciate it.
love to y'all, man. JB, have a good night, bro. I'll talk to you. I'm gonna text you right now, and man, y'all have a good night, man. I
All right,
appreciate y'all.
bro.
All right, love.
Yes, sir.